Hey, I'm Gregg, Athletic Director at Warner Pacific University. Another episode of Full Court Pressure, and I'm super excited about today. We've got our new baseball head coach, baseball hat, baseball coach. We're dialed in. Jeff Bard, who was an associate coach at, well, I'm going to let him tell you.
So, associate head coach at Concordia University for 10 years. Last 4 years, been at Clackamas Community College as associate head coach there. Coached baseball ranging all the way from high school through college.
I didn't want to take his shine away, so that's how we're going to do it. You ever seen one of these before?
I've just peeked at them online a little bit and seen you guys do them, yeah?
Yeah, well, we have about four or five views, so we just try to keep it rolling. Yeah. So this is walk and talk here. So where did you go to school, and what did you major in?
So I played at Lane Community College, where I got my transfer degree there, and then injury kind of ended everything there for me there. I had gone to Washington State for a minute to play baseball, but realized that my body wasn't going to allow me to do that, so I would transfer back to University of Oregon, got a degree in Bachelor's of Science in Psychology and a minor in Business.
Okay.
And then took when I was doing that, I was coaching high school baseball in Eugene, at my alma mater, North Eugene High School. Then I took myself to Concordia University, where I took on the graduate assistant role there, and I was attaining my master's in business administration and human resources management and marketing. When I finished there, I continued on working there and took over the associate head coach role. Realized that coaching was going to be my future, and specifically fell in love with the small college environment for baseball.
Okay. So what you are a positional coach. What coach or what position did you coach?
Specifically, right? I made a niche for myself in coaching catchers and hitters.
What position were you?
I was a utility player in college.
So play everywhere.
I played everywhere. I was actually one of the few people who have played all 9 positions in one baseball game in college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know why my college coach did that, but I decided I was going to do that.
You're in the record book.
I have the dubious honor of pitching a little bit, even though I never wanted to do it. But yeah, I was specifically played a lot of outfield, caught quite a bit, and played pretty much everything in the infield except for shortstop. I was never a shortstop.
Oh, okay. So what did you take away from your playing days that you wanted to implement as a coach?
Well, so the high school program I played for, I had a really, really reputable and Hall of Fame high school baseball coach, and he taught us the game at a high level. We had classroom time. We had a PE class that was actually baseball, called strokes class. So I started learning the game at a pretty high level at an early age. And then after my freshman year of college, I mentioned the injuries earlier, I got injured on a baseball field, was unable to play summer baseball, so I went back to my summer program under the same coach and had the opportunity to coach a American Legion baseball team as a head coach when I was 19 years old. I think I figured out pretty quickly right there that I was probably a better coach than I was a player, although I did go back and play baseball and finish up my career. That was where the and what I realized was I had a lot to offer as far as knowledge went, experience, being able to relate to the kids, being able to give them the information they needed to get better at baseball and that kind of stuff. I realized I was a good teacher. And
what it takes, right?
Yeah, and that's what we are. You know, we are teachers when it comes to this, and we're building, young men into men. And that's what I figured out I was actually pretty good at.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we're glad you're here doing it. So new program, first time. Well, it's been a while since we've had baseball, since the 70s.
Yes.
Right. So what are you seeing this program looking like under your leadership?
Well, I'm really excited for the opportunity. Obviously, I mentioned that I was at Concordia University, which was, I would say, a similar cultural or an academic environment to here. And when I got there initially, I had no idea what I was walking into, but then I realized as I coached there that this was a place where I had the opportunity to coach people and players that were on a spiritual path, number one. Number two, they were going to be, most of them, doctors and lawyers and accountants and husbands and fathers, and it was, I'll just say, for lack of a better term, I was coaching real people, and I enjoyed that. And I see that same environment here. In my short time here already, since I've gone to a luncheon the other day with you, I've met some of the people on campus, had the opportunity to already start to deal with some of the people that I know I'm not dealing with on a daily basis, probably already annoy them and that kind of stuff. Is that everybody is very family oriented here. They're very welcoming. It's as I walked on campus a couple days ago, it was everybody was saying hello. I had some people introduce themselves to me. It was an environment I wanted to be in, and this is, I see that being an easy sell and an easy recruit to bring young players in here. Already in my experience going out and speaking to some players, because obviously we've got a short timetable here. I got to get guys in. I am kind of flying by the seat of my pants, but the foundation of this college and what I've looked up and what I have seen and what I've talked about has made this a really easy sell to very accomplished baseball players already in the area. In fact, without even any question, there's going to be some players that have played for me in the past that are going to transfer back in here. Not just because they want to play for me, but because this is a very attractive place to them. So the sell of Warner Pacific is its own sell, and it makes it very easy for us, I think, as a baseball program, when I get coaches involved, to be able to go out there and have some validity behind what we do.
Hey, and as much as I want to have baseball here, the cool part is, the one thing you said that I really caught was, you're going to turn young men and show them how to be husbands and fathers, and to me, that's incredible. And that's what we want here at Warner Pacific. So if you're looking for a baseball team, this is your guy, Jeff Bard, new baseball coach, Warner Pacific. Let's go.